Yeah. What is it? What is it? I already said. Oh. Sorry. This household is purposefully uninvolved with the various Shriners groups of America. If you have something to say about that, you can bring it up at the next HOA meeting about our soliciting policy. Now, if you could, please scoot and, Oh! You're here for Martha, are you? Look, you can tell me. Is it for a prank or something? Are you gonna carry her or something? I mean, look, being a cool mom is lame. And wanting to be a cool mom to receive direct validation from your child in the way they actively want to receive it at school is lame. But I was actually pretty cool when I was your age, believe it or not, and I know that she's... I'm just saying you can tell me. Oh! Homework! How quaint! I had no idea they still let kids deliver homework to their sick classmates anymore. I mean, not to date myself, but that seems so... Oh... 2008? Yeah, my graduation year, believe it or not. I mean, it would have had to have been for the obvious reasons across the hall. 6 hours long and 16 years old, but hey, you gotta hand it to me. I made it all the way to the end, and I had quite a few hedging their bets that I wouldn't. Thank you for the compliment. I am quite a young mother, but yeah, by all means, come inside. Ooh, you're tall. Oh, could I interest you in some lemonade by any chance? I made it myself. Oh, wonderful. By any chance, could you leave Martha's homework on the dining room table? I have to make a new pot. Of lemonade? I asked if you wanted some, and you said yes. It's not like I can serve you the one with half a bottle of Jack in it, now can I? That would be ludicrously irresponsible and so not fair to Martha. I mean, wouldn't it be? You're here for her, of all people. Maybe out of the love of your heart, maybe out of obligation, but regardless, you took time out of your day for her. And what kind of mother would I be if I didn't do the same, A crappy one, right? I mean, who said that? Oh, no. I meant that in like a pastor sort of show-choiry way, where it's like, be good for goodness sake. Not badness sake, not your own sake, goodness sake. The very sake of goodness itself, sake of goodness good, you know? Blah, sorry. Runaway thought. Sometimes I try to catch him, but it's never as fun as letting him go. But, what I was trying to get at before is either because you have to or because you want to. You care for my daughter. And this can just as easily be one of those kind acts she never has to know about. As simple as getting a printout emailed by each teacher. But I'm asking if there's the possibility that you could do more for her. Maybe even be more to her. I mean, listen, hotshot. You might be her age, but I'm her mother. I love her unconditionally, and even I know she's weird. Math club, avid DuckTales fan, throws up after 2 beers, and can't even stand the smell anymore. And you of all people should know she's not getting out to those parties. I can't even get her to develop a tolerance in the safety and comfort of her own home. It's sad. It's real sad. But what's the one thing that every girl at the age of 16 wants more than anything? A car? No! Don't be ridiculous. Every girl wants to be unconditionally loved and validated by her peers forever by being loved by the exact right person. Every boy at the age of 16 wants a car. That's why I've been calling myself gender fluid on Facebook. What? I'm bisexual. I'm allowed to make those jokes. Look, all I'm saying is that you're an 8 out of 10. Maybe 9 out of 10 among kids in your own league. I'm not comfortable giving those kind of ratings till you're old enough to be in my community college class, but my daughter socially is 7 out of 10. And the numbers with filters just keeps going down from there. I mean, I know it's hard to live up to the original, but come on, you know? But you could help some of those numbers go up. Her confidence, her self-esteem, hell, maybe, you know, get her some better filters. I don't know. Do me a favor by doing her a favor. Go out with her. 3 dates minimum, 8 dates maximum, and you can't break up with her because you've been cheating on a prettier girl in the meantime. Unless she finds out, and she finds out that she has enough integrity to break it off herself, but, you know, it's really hard to calculate for that sort of... Oh, look at that! Your lemonade is done. It looks like it was ready for the 5 minutes I was talking... Yeah, that's part of the secret family recipe. Now drink up. Now, as I was saying, at least one of those dates should be at a fancy 4 to 5 star location. If you need the money for it, I'm not saying that I'm not willing to provide it, but look at me. My daughter chose books. I chose looks. Everyone wants me to admit by now that I didn't exactly get what I wanted by coasting on my natural virtues, and I just can't do that while I still have an ounce of respect for the airhead I used to be. But good God, at least she's trying. And when she chose books, she decided to forego self-esteem, youthful memories, and social life. Now who would I be if I didn't pick up the slack for her? Huh? The rewards I offer for following my terms have the potential to be, quite rich and sweet, if you're interested. And of course, that's without mentioning the fact that I had more terms. Well, the obvious being that if she learns that I paid you to date her at all, I'll drop you like a newborn giraffe and let you break your neck all the way down. I won't even acknowledge you as the same life form any longer. Dating an unpopular girl at all, for the sum of your own soul, will have to rest at your feet for the rest of high school. And naturally you get nothing. I'm just saying, man. It's slots. If you want a slot, you gotta play the slots. High risk for high reward. You know. If you consider that sort of thing a possible reward at this point. I mean, you barely know her enough to slot, but never mind. Never mind. Excuse myself out. Really thought I could bridge a conversation like that, but no, but call me back when you're old enough to handle wine and pottery classes, and we'll see how well you handle this job before I try to put that on the line. But I mean, for my own daughter. Ugh. For as messy as this all is, I just need you to understand that I love my daughter. And I just want to make my daughter happy. I'm not a bad mom, because how can love be wrong? I'm not even gonna let you answer that. Now, as I said, by rewards, I don't know. How would you like a car? I got a caddy, locked and loaded. You'd be amazed by how wondrous an alimony can be when he's got bigger dreams than your parents making you get married at 19. And with that, I could just as easily pay a per-minute rate for your dates. I mean, there's a reason why even the best psychic hotlines only need $3 a minute to keep the lights on, and I'd be willing to pay you even more for every affectionate gesture you give. All you'd have to do is put your arm around her for an hour, and you could be walking out the door with $200. Not exactly what I would call a cheap date when you're making minimum wage everywhere else, huh? All I'm asking is for you to give her a fair shot of happiness outside of her room and her reasonable bedtimes and yet somehow middling grades. And for fairly accurate time cards, I'm talking down to the minute. I mean, what do you say? You clearly already care about charity work. What's one more gig for ya? Or are you actually gonna tell me there's a too generous you can actually be?